Welcome to this fourth and fifth chapters of my story, the Iliad. Tonight, I will speak about how the truce between the armies was broken and how one brave warrior fought the gods themselves. Recall that the reign of Achilles started when Agamemnon took his sex slave.
I'll take that.
You'll pay for this. So later on, as the Achaeans and Trojans wondered what was coming, Athena emerged in the Trojan columns like a fighter, hunting for Pandarus, hoping to find the archer. Find him she did, so Athena fired the fool's heart inside him.
To wing an arrow at Menelaus. Just think what thanks, what fame you'd win in the eyes of all the Trojans. Prince Paris most of all. You'd bear off shining, priceless gifts from him.
Okay.
Help! Someone get a medic! Help! Those Trojans broke the truce. They shot my brother. Those bastards. They will pay the price. A tremendous price with their own heads, their wives, and all their children.
No, let's not break the truce. Listen to Nestor.
How can you say I'll hang back from the fighting? Just you watch. If you'll take the time and care to taste some action.
Yeah, and they broke the truce first. Let's attack!
Then it's settled, men. Attack! Kill the Trojans! Kill all of them!
Well, the truce is done. May I keep Helen now?
Charge!
Now take heart, Diomedes. Fight it out with the Trojans. I give you great power now to tell God from man on sight. Seek out the goddess of love.
Aeneas, you have to live. The plot demands it.
Daddy, I've been stabbed.
Yours is not the work of war, 'tis the work of love. Now stop bothering me.
Well, my work is war, and I, for one, wish to fight with the Trojans. My man, you gonna let these Achaeans massacre your glory, or are you gonna fight?
Oh, what's he doing there?
Charge!
too tired or too scared to fight?
Well, you see, my goddess, I'm just obeying your orders. You said only to fight Aphrodite, and Ares is leading the charge.
Forget the orders. Nothing to fear, my friend. Neither Ares nor any other god. You too, I'll urge you on with so much winning force. Up now!
And that is how Diomedes attacked two gods and survived. Join me tomorrow for the story of Hector returning to Troy.
Spoiler alert, he dies.
Hey, no spoilers!